What's happening, fandoms? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here,
we react to music videos and shows.
Today we're going back to Pablo of SB19. More of his lyric videos from his solo album, Alon. Yeah. And this is Kumunoy, which we believe means sand in Tagalog.
Well, Googled
Maybe
it.
it does,
we
but
Googled it.
She didn't know. I don't speak Tagalog. So
I'm sure
we'll find out in the song.
Because there's subtitles.
Yeah, hopefully we'll find out. So here we go. We are now accepting priority music requests through our Buy Me a Coffee program. You can find the link in the description below.
Send us a music prompt and we will get to it right away.
Thank
you. It's too diva with Tagalog for me. Wow. Wow.
Sa daming iniisip pa hindi mapaliwanag ang bigat ng aking nadarama. Sa aking paglaban para bang lalo akong unti-unting inilap pababa. Hindi mag-isang buong puso kong nangangaba at anumang oras ipuputok na. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, kaya pa ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ako
na sa paglakad ng aking mga paa, di ko naman alam kung saan papunta.
Wow.
Ako'y nawawala na, gusto ko lang mawala na ng lahat ng ito'y matapos na.
Wow.
So that opening verse had a filter over it to sound distant.
Distant, yeah.
Obviously intentional to give a sense of this feeling of being lost or surrounded or buried or whatever it is that he's trying to convey here.
Exactly. I mean, he did sing this song during his, he sang the song in like one of his solo when he did the Pug the Tug song, but we didn't understand because there's no subtitle.
Yeah. So this does sort of feel like another one of these revealing of some feelings, some inner searching, or maybe some retrospection of feelings he had in the past. So
here we go.
Yeah.
Ginawa ko naman ang lahat pero di pa rin sapat. Ako'y hirap na hirap ng huminga. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, ano ba-ba-ba-ba-ba? Di ko maintindihan, tinig sa aking lalamunan. Paano ba maibsan bigat ng aking nararamdaman? Gusto ko na sumuko, di na kaya ng puso. Nagdidilim ng paligid ko, wala akong magawa, nahulog na sa isang Kumunoy kung pakiramdam na nasa Kumunoy.
I was right.
Nang lumalala, pilitin kong lumungoy. Di ako nakakita pero lang kung ito'y Kumunoy. Kumunoy, Kumunoy. Nawawala na ang liya, patinit ng aking.
He's such a just his wordings are just awesome.
Yeah,
he's just a genius.
Yeah, he has a very literary and poetic sense of how to express himself.
Right.
And all of those verses leading up to the reveal of quicksand.
Yeah.
They were making me think more and more that that's what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Because they were very flowery and poetic descriptions of the feeling of it, of slowly sinking, of not being able to escape, of these different things.
And he did give us like clues, like ba 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 means going down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. All right.
Ba 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 ba. That's why I'm like, it has to be sounding like a quicksand.
Yeah, and then
that's what it does.
Okay. And then obviously some of the The visuals in this video, their drawings or animations or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, he's falling now, but previous to that, it was a hand reaching out of
Like
a liquidy pool. So
yeah. But
quicksand,
when you're in a quicksand, you do
quicksand
reach out
isn't
with-
actually sand; it's mostly liquid.
right.
With some sand, it's like water, sandy water,
Exactly.
more than it's sand. So that
But
was another.
His mind is such a genius. I
Yeah.
love Pablo.
Yeah, it's one of the things about him that makes him my bias in the group.
Yeah. Here we
Is
go.
his writing.
Di ko na alam kung paano ko pa nga itutuloy. Paano nakakita pero alam kong ito kumunoy. Kumunoy, kumunoy. Di na bago sa'kin ang pakiramdam ng nasa baba. Mabigat ang dala dahil ang puso'y bato na. At habang buhay kong papasanin kahit gaano ba
He's
kalalim
rapping here.
kong hininga patuloy kong
Yeah.
ibubuga-buga. Sige, subok kong ubra kahit may
Damn.
boses pa na magsabing lakakwenta. Alam kong may pag-asa, liwanag may wala pa. Paulit-ulit man ang pasakit akong gagawa ng himala. Patuloy ako lalangoy sa dagat ko ng luho. Ganon-ganon ng ano bang inaakala nyo? Kahit na yurak-yurakan pang pangalan ko, di na mababasag aking pagkatao.
Wow. His perspective of like, you guys are, I think he's talking about the haters.
Well, I think
And it's like the way like, siraan mo ako means like, trying to, like, he's saying, he's like, whatever you're going to put in me, no matter how you're going to pull me down, I'm always going to look for something positive.
Yeah.
Making, I have hope.
Yep.
And there's always a miracle. There's a, like there is a light in outside the tunnel. That's sort of like that.
Yeah. And of course, we know with Pablo, everything has layers and layers and layers. And,
Exactly.
And obviously, he's not talking about literal quicksand, that he's fallen into an actual pool of quicksand.
Right.
He's
It could be
creating
social-
an analogy of things
Something around them.
that are similar to that in a feeling, and
I mean, he
interpreting some of the other visuals that we've got. Like as we were waiting for the song to begin, we had all sorts of like overlay
social media
images of
pictures.
social media, newspapers,
Right.
different things, articles. He could literally be talking about just political life, real life things happening
around.
that feel like they are inescapable, right?
Perhaps.
The pressures of just being a person in our world,
Perhaps. 'Cause
right? There's all sorts of
in my
different things.
brain-
Yeah.
in my brain, in my thoughts, he said he written a lot of his song during COVID as well. So
Yeah.
that could affect as well.
Yeah.
Us.
Yeah. And I don't know if any of the boys actually ever got COVID during COVID, but that can have a terrible feeling to
Well,
it as well.
What I'm trying to say is
Yeah.
that, when we all got,
Yeah.
isolated in our own home and nobody could go out, anybody around the world had experienced that.
Yeah.
I think when
And
they've
it's
written
like
this,
being isolated and there's no one to reach out to save you from
Yeah.
your quicksand.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I mean, it could be just personal experience. It could be that kind of point of view,
Yeah.
or it could be political. It could be social media.
there's lots.
It's a
It could be
variety of
all of those
interpretation.
things. It could be
Exactly.
all of those things and more that we haven't even thought of
Exactly.
yet. All of them contributing to
Or
their own
it could be
personal
his inner
quicksand.
self.
Yeah. All right, let's keep
Here we
going.
go.
Matagal ko na rin iniisip to. Sabihin nyo nga sa'kin kung anong mali ang ginawa ko. Sawang-sawa na to, kayo ng panalo. Lubayan nyo na ako, lubayan nyo na ako. Di ko maintindihan, tinig sa aking lalamunan. Paano nga ba maibsan bigat ng aking nararamdaman? Gusto ko nang sumuko, di na kaya ng puso. Nagtitilim ng paligid ko, wala akong magawa, nahulog na sa isang Kumunoy itong pakiramdam ng nasa
I love Oh, the beat. So cool.
Pilitin ko mang lumangoy. Di ba ako nakakita pero alam kong ito'y kumunoy. Kumunoy, kumunoy. Nawawala na ang liyaw at init ng aking apoy. Di ko na alam kung paano ko pa nga itutuloy. Di ba ako nakakita pero alam kong ito'y kumunoy. Kumunoy, kumunoy. Kinakailangan ko ng tulong.
He's asking for help.
Pasensya na't nakalimutan ko na lagi lang kayong nariyan sa aking tabi. Pamilya, kaibigan na nagmamahal, nagsisilbing ilaw sa tuwing magulo kong mundo'y nagdidilim. Salamat o aking ama, ako'y makakaangon rin.
Wow.
Mawawala ang kumunoy. Kita ng liwanag, magpatuloy lang sa Panginoon. Di ba ako nakakita at alam kong ito'y kumunoy. Kumunoy, kumunoy. Ngunit muling magliliyap ang init ng aking apoy. Di ko man alam tala ng bukas ang sagot ko, hoy. Wala akong pake kung ito'y kumunoy.
Dang.
Kumunoy, kumunoy. Salamat o aking ama.
He's thanking his dad.
Patuloy ang paglabay sa aking isipan, napupuno na ng kadiliman.
Wow, a lot of feelings on this. Wow. Lots of feelings.
Lot of expression, a lot of imagery,
And,
lot of
and he talks about, he sings about his dad and he thanks his dad and his
Well,
friends and family.
it could be
Yeah.
his dad or it could be a religious reference because the father was always capitalized.
Yeah.
So it could be talking about something.
God.
Yeah.
Or
um, yeah.
rescuing him.
yeah, exactly.
Or it
And
could be his father itself.
could
too.
be either of those things or a father figure. I mean, towards the end there, we did get both some uplifting pieces like, oh, I forgot you guys are always there, my friends and family. Then we also got some dark
It does.
pieces.
And he did said, can you please help me? He's
Yeah.
asking for help.
Yeah.
Because not a lot of people do that, ask for help, because they're so proud of it.
Yep.
But he did ask. He's thankful that he has his friends and family, as he said,
Yep. And
and his father.
and some of these pieces make me think that one of the analogies that quicksand could be referring to is the quicksand of depression,
Right.
right? Like depression and dark thoughts
Or it could be
and those things. It's
anxiety.
hard to dig yourself
self
out of depression.
Yeah.
And so he could be, I don't know that Pablo would be depressed currently because right now the boys are in a upswelling of success.
Yeah, but when they were
Before, yeah,
they
absolutely.
were dealing with the stuff what they had to deal.
Yeah.
dealt
So
with.
this could just be, you know, things that he's written over time
Right.
or, you know,
But
people who write music often journal and write their music over long periods of time. Like, and so these concepts could have come from years and years ago.
well, that's what he said. I was been thinking about this a
Yeah.
long time ago.
Exactly. So I don't know that him or any of the boys are currently in a depressive state. They absolutely could be. Just
They've
because you're
been.
successful doesn't mean you can't be depressed.
I mean, he said, you know, I think he said something like, you know, when I'm out in the stage, I'm always fear. I have that fear of everything. But once I get to warm up, it's me again.
Yeah.
So
But everybody has their down moments.
right.
Whether or not he's talking about a current feeling or a past feeling,
Perhaps.
it's no less powerful.
Yeah. And so far, this album is just incredible. I mean, I love all the songs that he has.
Very
By
vulnerable.
far that we have reviewed. There's one song Wallah mean? The Wallah, there's no subtitles, so I'm gonna have a hard time doing this for Sai. But the rest, we're just trying to like get the one that has a subtitle, so it'll be easier for us to do a review. But we're waiting for the music video. I'm sure he's gonna come up with it.
Yeah. Well, this is definitely another cool one. I enjoyed this a lot. It just seeped with imagery and
Pablo when he writes the lyrics, so genius. I mean, it's just incredible. Yeah. Well, thank you again for turning into our channel. Don't forget to give your love and support to Pablo. His link will be in our description below. Thank you for all your love and your support to our channel, to all our 18s, to all our hot dogs.
I don't remember. Hot dogs.
Yeah.
Hot dogs is
Yes.
yeah, Pablo.
Yeah. And sorry, it's quite late here. And to all the 18 and also, you know, the SB19, the link will be in our description below as well. Thank you for your love and your support to our channel. We really appreciate you. Thank you for loving our channel, liking our videos to get the algorithm going. Share with your friends and family. Thank you for subscribing to our small, mighty channel to help us grow. Thank you again, and see you in the next video.